Hi, I'm Mike Bellevue. I'm the reloading columnist for Combat Handguns magazine. And these bullets, as you'll recall, are the ones that we cast and lubed for our series on casting and lubing bullets a few weeks ago. Now we're going to take them and load them into 45 ACP cases. And then we're going to take them out to the range and do some shooting. And that's the whole reason we do this, because that's where the fun is. My load for 45 ACP using cast lead bullets calls for 5.1 grains of HP 38 powder, a Federal large pistol primer, and then, of course, the 230 grain lead round nose bullets that we're casting. Now, I do my loading in 45 ACP on a Dillon 550B, and I'll show you how that procedure goes. Well, these are bullets that we cast and then lubed with liquid A-LOX during our series on casting and lubing bullets. And what we're going to do now is we're going to load these into 45 ACP brass and make some finished rounds. So I do my 45 ACPs on a Dillon 550B. It's a progressive press. So you can see I've already started. Put a piece of brass in here, top it with a bullet. There's 4 stations. This first station sizes, decaps, and then primes on the upstroke. This station drops powder, this station seats the bullet, and this final station in the back crimps the bullet. And it does it all with one stroke of the lever. Up we go, down we go, and a finished round drops off of the hopper. Pop another one in, same deal, top it with a bullet, up, down, around, and we've got another finished round. And it's just that fast. So this is really the quickest way to turn out 45 ACP pistol ammunition. Now, one last thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a Wilson maximum pistol case gauge, and I'm just going to drop that finished round in. And if it goes in perfectly, which this one did, and it doesn't stick out the bottom, which this one does not, then you know that this is a round that is sized to factory spec. So if it'll go in the case gauge, it's going to chamber in your pistol very cleanly. If it doesn't go in the case gauge, you can bet money that it is going to fail the chamber, and that's going to be a bad round. So I check first couple of rounds, and periodically during a batch I'll just throw a round in to make sure everything is going okay. But pretty much if you've got it dialed in at first, it's probably going to be good for the whole batch, but it's still good to check around now and then, make sure you're in. I have several 1911s 45 ACPs. In fact, I've got a 4-gun carry battery, different lengths, different sizes. But I generally don't shoot cast bullets in those guns. I mean, they would shoot cast bullets, but I try to shoot my carry ammunition and jacketed ammunition that's made to exactly the same specs as my carry ammunition. So I've got one gun set up specifically to shoot cast bullets. And it's actually the 1911 that I shoot the most often because it's what I do most of my practicing with. And it started off life as this SAM, Shooter's Arms Manufacturing, 1911, made in Quezon City in the Philippines. Century Arms International imports it. It's very inexpensive. It's like $350, but it's a very solid gun. And it's actually a good deal just as it is. But I customized it pretty significantly to set it up as my cast bullet gun. But it has an excellent, good, hard, tough frame, strong slide, everything that you would want, and the fundamentals is here. I went out to my friends at Brownell's and I picked up a cart, match grade barrel and bushing to put into the SAM 1911. And this is not a home project. I had a gunsmith do this and make the other modifications that you've seen. But this barrel now is the heart of that shooting system, and it's incredibly accurate. Also from Brownell's, I picked up this Ed Brown Bomar style adjustable rear sight. It's got an excellent sight picture. I really like using it. Other parts that we changed out were the hammer, the sear. They came from Cylinder and Slide. I had a complete trigger job done. And basically, it's got a 3-pound trigger pull, and it is very accurate. automatic right now. So this is what the Sam 1911 looks like now. It's got the cart barrel and bushing in it, cylinder and slide internal parts, got the Ed Brown Bowmar sight, and it's finished off with a $19 set of grips from cheaperthandirt.com. And really, it's become one of my favorite 1911s, one of my favorite all-around pistols, and it shoots very well with these cast lead bullets. Okay, we've got a couple of magazines loaded up with our cast bullets, and we're ready to go shoot some steel.